Have you ever found yourself wondering, maybe early in the morning when things are quiet, why it seems like some men our age just have this incredible natural advantage? They wake up feeling strong, confident, and well, like they're 25 again. You might have a friend who casually jokes about it over coffee. Or you've maybe read stories online that make it sound almost mythical. It's easy to chalk it up to just good luck or fantastic genetics, to think that they've won some kind of biological lottery that the rest of us missed out on. But I'm here to tell you something important. It's not just luck, and I can say with absolute certainty that it's definitely not magic. There's a real, tangible secret behind it. A biological secret that a small group of men seem to know instinctively, almost like a hidden code. Or perhaps they just stumbled upon it by accident through their daily habits and never thought to share it. Today, I want to pull back the curtain completely on this mystery. We're going to have an honest conversation about why this happens for them. And more importantly, we're going to dive into exactly how you can learn to activate this very same natural process for yourself. And the most surprising part, it all comes down to understanding and stimulating 3 simple points on your own body. It's simpler than you've been led to believe. First, let's just demystify this whole thing right now. That morning phenomenon we're talking about actually has a proper clinical name: Nocturnal Penile Tumescence. I know it sounds like a complex, intimidating mouthful of scientific jargon, something a doctor in a white coat would say while looking at a clipboard. But in reality, it's just a fancy term for your body's most natural, built-in overnight maintenance cycle. Think of it like this. Your body is a magnificent, self-regulating machine, and while you're fast asleep, it's far from idle. It's busy doing all sorts of crucial repair work, healing tissues, consolidating memories, and recharging your energy. During the deepest phases of your sleep, particularly during REM sleep when you're dreaming, your brain is incredibly active. It's essentially running a full comprehensive system check from head to toe. And a critical part of that system check involves sending powerful oxygen-rich blood flow down to the pelvic region. This isn't about arousal or sexual activity. This is purely about health maintenance. This nightly delivery of fresh blood is essential for keeping the tissues in that area healthy, functional, and literally in working order. It's your body's way of making sure everything stays tuned up and ready for action, should the opportunity or need arise. It's as natural and automatic as your heart beating or your lungs breathing. Now, for many of us over the age of 60, this powerful, automatic signal can sometimes get a little weaker. It's not that the entire system is broken or that something is permanently wrong. Far from it. It's more often that the signal, for a variety of reasons like stress, lifestyle, or just the natural wear and tear of life, needs to be gently amplified. Think of it like trying to listen to your favorite radio station, but the signal is faint and comes in with a lot of static. The music is still there, the broadcast is still happening, but you can't quite hear it clearly enough to enjoy it. The problem isn't with the radio station itself. The problem is that your radio's dial is just slightly out of tune. You need to adjust it to find that perfect frequency where the signal comes in loud, clear, and powerful. That's exactly what we can do for this natural bodily function. We can learn to adjust the dial. We can gently, and with intention, remind the body to turn the volume up on this essential nightly process. We can send a clear message from the outside that says, hey, this is important. Let's make sure we're giving this area the attention it deserves. And the way we send that message is not with pills, expensive gadgets, or complicated routines. It's through the ancient, proven wisdom of acupressure, applying gentle, targeted pressure to specific points on the body that are like direct access ports to our nervous system and circulatory pathways. These points are connected through a network of energy and nerves that influence blood flow and function in the pelvic region. By learning the location of these 3 key points and spending just a few minutes a day stimulating them, you are essentially fine-tuning your body's internal radio, turning that faint, staticky signal into a strong, clear, powerful broadcast that results in waking up feeling stronger, more vital, and more like your confident self every single morning. So we've talked about the why, that incredible overnight tune-up your body is trying to perform. Now, let's get into the real heart of the matter, the how. How do we actually tune that dial? How do we turn up the volume on that natural signal to encourage our body to do what it's perfectly designed to do? This is the secret I promised you, and it's not some modern, complicated invention. It's based on ancient principles of acupressure and nerve stimulation, a kind of forgotten wisdom that understands how the different parts of our body are intimately connected through pathways of energy and blood flow. We're going to gently stimulate 3 key points that act like direct access ports to the very nerve pathways and circulatory systems that govern erectile function. This isn't about force or strain. It's about precise, gentle communication with your own body, reminding it of its own innate power. Let's start with the first point. which I like to call the command point. Now it's important to know that this first point isn't on the manhood itself. It's located on the lower abdomen, about 2 finger widths below your navel. Find the spot right in the center, right in the midline of your body. In traditional practices, this spot is renowned as a command point for your entire vitality and core energy. It's like the central power switch for the whole region. When you apply a firm but gentle pressure here, using your thumb or 2 fingers, you're not just pressing on skin and muscle. You're sending a direct signal to your body to boost circulation and energy flow to the entire pelvic basin. You're essentially telling your nervous system, hey, let's prioritize this area. Let's send the resources here. Hold this pressure for a full minute, breathing deeply and steadily. You're not trying to cause pain. You're aiming for a firm, noticeable sensation of pressure, a feeling of activation. Once you've activated that command center, we move to the second point, which acts as the gateway. This point is located on the inside of your leg. To find it, place your hand on your inner leg so that your thumb is on the inside. It's about a hand's width above the top of your kneecap, right along the sharp edge of the leg bone. This point sits on what is known in ancient medicine as a major meridian line that directly governs and influences the reproductive system. Think of this point not as a power switch, but as a crucial gateway or a valve in an irrigation system. Sometimes the pathways that allow for optimal blood flow can get a little constricted or lazy. Stimulating this point is like gently opening that floodgate, encouraging a rich, powerful flow of blood to move freely down to where it's needed most. It removes the obstacles, ensuring the delivery system is wide open and ready for business. Again, apply a steady, firm pressure here for 1 minute on each leg, breathing through it. Finally, we come to the third and perhaps most crucial point, the master switch. This point is located in the perineum, which is the area between the base of the scrotum and the anus. This is the direct access point, the ground zero for the key nerves and muscles that are responsible for erectile function. This is where the crucial pudendal nerve and the deep internal muscles that control blood flow reside. Activating this point doesn't just encourage blood flow in a general sense. It literally wakes up and stimulates the very nerves responsible for firmness and rigidity. It's the most direct line to the source. To find it, you'll use your thumb and apply a firm upward pressure into the center of that area. It should be a distinct feeling, but again, not sharp pain. You're engaging the master control panel. 1 minute of steady pressure here completes the circuit. Now, the breathtaking beauty of all this is its profound simplicity. You don't need any special equipment, monthly subscriptions, or a doctor's prescription. All you need is your own 2 hands and 3 minutes of your time. Here's your entire routine, either right before you go to sleep, to set the intention for your body's overnight maintenance, or first thing in the morning, to kickstart your system for the day. Just 3 minutes total. 1 minute on the command point on your abdomen, 1 minute on the gateway point on each inner leg, and 1 minute on the master switch. That's it. You're not just mashing random spots hoping for the best. You are performing a deliberate, targeted ritual. You are having a conversation with your nervous system. With each press, you are sending a clear, unmistakable message. This is a priority. This system is important. Keep it strong, keep it healthy, keep it vital. It is absolutely vital to be patient and incredibly consistent with this. This is not a magic pill that works after one try. It is a practice, much like building a muscle or learning a new skill. You are gently retraining your body's own pathways, and that requires repetition and kindness. Many men who stick with this simple routine report feeling a noticeable difference in morning firmness and overall vascular health in that area within the first few weeks. It's not an overnight miracle, but a gradual, powerful returning to your body's natural rhythm. It's about reclaiming what is already yours: your vitality, your confidence, and the simple, powerful joy of feeling your body work the way it was designed to. You are not fixing something broken. You are awakening something that is merely asleep. So now you know. The reason some men over 60 always wake up hard isn't some mysterious genetic lottery reserved for a lucky few. It's something far more accessible. It's about understanding those subtle, natural signals your body is already sending and knowing how to gently amplify them. It's about realizing that your body is always communicating, and now you understand how to respond. That means you now hold the same secret they do: the power to influence your body's natural functions. To encourage that vitality and strength each morning is quite literally at your fingertips. This isn't about complicated science or expensive treatments. It's about reconnecting with your own capacity for well-being. This is your body, and the most important thing I hope you take away from this is that you have far more influence over your vitality and how you feel each day than you've likely been led to believe. If this resonated with you, if it makes sense, and you feel ready to take a simple, consistent step toward taking control of your vitality, I'd like to ask you for a small favor. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like. That simple click really helps the channel grow and allows us to reach other guys just like you who are looking for natural solutions. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that little bell icon next to it. That way, you won't miss what we share next. We're constantly exploring more natural secrets, protocols, and straightforward advice, all designed to help you not just get by, but truly thrive in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. I'd also genuinely love to hear from you. This isn't just me talking at you. I want to build a conversation. So let me know down in the comments, are you going to give this 3-point method a try? Your feedback and questions help shape what we talk about next. Thanks for watching your time, your attention, and your openness to trying something new. Here's to you, to your health, and to waking up strong tomorrow.